Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Caristo Stanley Jr., aka Caristo Clay, and I'm a radio presenter at QFM. And basically, why I'm actually having this interview is obviously so that you get to know where I'm coming from, and so that you also get to know where I've been. Now, let me also talk about my background a little bit. I actually began my career, that was in 2012. That was when I was with on the radio 91.7. And when I was there, I always knew that at one point I had to do something, or basically create something that I had to do within the radio station, because everywhere you go, when it comes to radio, you obviously need to do something that will make you stand out. So I had to do something that made me stand out, and I had to create a show called Z Express, and that show actually did it with somebody called Ben B, who is now with Joy FM as I speak. And when we actually began that particular show, we created so much traffic on our Facebook page that as we spoke by that time around, it was like the most listened to show at that particular time. And obviously over the course of the years, I did also involve myself with a lot of artists who I began to manage, namely Lyrics Lasisi, like from Nigeria. I also got to manage Harmony, that is a female all the way from the United Kingdom, and I also got to manage the person who I'm still managing till today, that is the main man, Rough Kid, who is now known as Rough Qaida. So basically in line with Rough Qaida as well, we did a lot of things, because when I began to manage him by then, he had just released a song called Mugeto, which when he dropped it, it was massive. The response was amazing, and it was terrific. And after that, we did a lot of things together. We've been to many places, also out of Zambia. Also had the chance and opportunity to go to South Africa, where I actually did a video with the same guy called Lyrics Lasisi. And after that, during the same year, that was 2013. Now I managed to successfully join, that is Joy FM radio station. And when I actually joined Joy FM, that's when many of the doors started opening bit by bit, slowly but surely. And when I was there, I actually got to have an opportunity to start working for ZNBC, which I'm still doing. That is via online, okay, because I've been controlling the Born and Bred show, that is the online show, and also when it comes to Smooth Talk, and also when it comes to Smooth IK and all his management issues when it comes to online, I've been handling that for the last 2 years or so. And basically, I also got the opportunity to present an award that was at the Born and Bred Awards in 2013. Okay, that was in a category, and I remember quite vividly, the category was the best conscious video, yeah, and that one is the one which Maki2 actually managed to triumph, and he actually managed to collect the video. I presented it alongside Isaac Mulinda Jr., Dr. Zambia. That was at that particular point. And moving on from Joy FM, I recently moved to the radio station, which I've always admired. Trust me, because the funny part is, when I began my career, I always told myself, I was like, one day, no matter what, I'm gonna work for QFM. And for real, it's taken me 2 radio stations and everything, but finally I'm at QFM. There's also something that I've left out that I didn't mention, is the fact that I was with Prime Television, that is Prime TV. I managed to work for them, and I had a football show there at Prime TV. It was actually called Football with the Juniors, so that was before QFM. Now, still with QFM, I recently joined QFM, and when I also moved there, I got the opportunity to really have extensive coverage of myself, because as QFM, as a radio station, we're not only in Lusaka, we're also in Kaloma, we're in Pemba, we are in Choma, and recently we are, we got the big one, we're in Livingston, that is on 93.3 as the frequency. So really, I really think me moving from Joy FM, because I created a huge image there when it comes to the upcoming artists, because I self-proclaim that I'm the president of the entire upcoming artists in Zambia. But so moving from Joy FM, having such a huge show at Joy FM, and moving to Q, it made me lose a lot of fans, a lot of people. But then when I go to Q, you know how it is, you lose some, you gain some, you gain some, you lose some. And I've always had that one philosophy in my life, that in whatever I do, I always make sure that I'm consistent, and there's never a day, because somebody was even asking me, like, one time do you sleep? Why are you always online? The truth is, each and every day, single day, I always sleep after 3, after 4. That's just the truth, okay? And what I do, okay, in the night is I always strategize on what I want to do. Why? Because I want to be the best thing that I've ever been to myself, okay? And this is also advice to everyone out there. It's not about competing with me or being better than you. Might be better than me, I might be better than you, but there's always going to be somebody who is better than someone. It's like, every prostitute who you see on the streets, every prostitute you see was once a virgin, eh? And everybody who you once see who's got money, there's always somebody who's got more money than them. So it's all about you, it's all about your attitude, it's also all about how you conduct yourself. It's not about you competing with anybody. Because for me, if you really look at where I'm coming from, many people want to give me some praise now and some applaud now, but it's also important for you to know where I'm coming from, so that even when you're giving me that praise now, it's really gonna carry weight. And also massive respect to each and every international artist who has also shown me love. You want to give a huge shout out to Keiko. That is one of the biggest musicians in Uganda. She's really shown me love. She actually won a Channel O award in 2012. She's gonna kill me for forgetting. But also, I want to give a shout out to one South African artist who's really done it big. I was gonna keep this as a surprise, but since you guys have had the opportunity to interview me, I'm gonna review it first time. I want to give a shout out to AB Crazy as well. If you don't know AB Crazy, he featured in the song called Rands and Nars. Yeah, that's the guy who has also been showing some love. And who knows what might happen in the future between him and us working. So also, it's a huge shout out to everybody who's been following QFM and who's been supporting me as well in my career. Yes, thank you so much. All you need to do is follow me on Twitter. It's at Caristo Clear. That is at Caristo and then Clear. And also you can follow me on my Facebook page. It is simply Caristo space Clear. And also the QFM page is simply Q, live one space, FM, and follow us as well at QFM Zambia. So if Mr. Caristo Clear can do it with obviously Jesus, because there's no way I can have an interview without talking about Jesus, man. That's just insane. So I would advise everybody to, believe in yourself and to make sure you pray every single day. Because trust me, I do make mistakes like every individual, but at the end of the day, I always make sure I pray, because without prayer, I don't think anyone can go anywhere. So thank you so much, and it's one love.